Yesterday, we left 10,000 Greek soldiers surrounded in Persia, watching their own supply wagons burn. They destroyed their tents, their fancy clothes, and their extra food. Why? Because Xenophon knew that as long as they had stuff to protect, they were victims. But without their heavy wagons, they were fast. They were lethal. The Persian army expected a slow, terrified retreat. Instead, they faced a pack of wolves. The Greeks formed a hollow square, a moving city, and began to march. They didn't run away from danger. They marched through it. When the Persians attacked, the Greeks were too mobile to be pinned down. When they ran out of food, they didn't beg. They took it from enemy villages. They marched through scorching deserts and over freezing mountains in Kurdistan, fighting every single mile. For months, they walked on death ground. Retreat was impossible. Surrender meant death. Finally, after thousands of miles, the vanguard climbed a final ridge. A roar went up from the front lines. Xenophon thought it was another attack. He rode forward and heard the chant that became legend. Thalata, 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 the sea. The sea. They had reached the Black Sea. They had walked out of hell because they refused to carry the weight of safety. Xenophon taught us the ultimate lesson of the alchemy of autonomy. Your safety nets, your backup plans, your comforts, your waiting for permission, are often the heavy wagons slowing you down. When you burn the wagons, you stop worrying about what you might lose, and you focus entirely on where you are going. The 10,000 survived, not because they were safe, but because they made themselves dangerous. Stop waiting for a leader. Burn the wagon. Start the march. Xenophon burned the wagons to make the army faster. What is one heavy wagon? A comfort, a bad habit, or a backup plan that you are dragging around right now that is slowing down your progress?